to an interview? The first thing you want to prepare for your job interview is you want to prepare a portfolio. I want you to take a moment and write down everything that you think, in your opinion, that should go in a portfolio. Take 20 seconds and just think about anything that you would put in a portfolio if you were going to go in for a job interview. Now, when I was your age, when I was in a sophomore in high school, 16 years old, most of you guys 15, 16, something like that, I had no idea how to spell portfolio, nevertheless of what to put in a portfolio. So if you don't know, that's totally fine. What do you think would go in a portfolio if you're going for a job interview? Go ahead and write that down. Who's got at least one thing that they're like, I know I would put this in a portfolio? What do you have? What do you think? You can shout it out.
Resume.
A resume. What's your name? Lindsay. Lindsay says resume. I think, could you guys agree resume is a good idea to put in a portfolio? 100%. Resume is a great thing to put in a portfolio. So let's talk about this for a moment, Lindsay. Lindsay says resume. What should go on a resume? So past job experience. What's your name? Andy. Andy? Cool. Is that for Andrea? Or just Andy? What is it? Anderson. Oh, okay, cool. So so Andy. Andy says past job experience. What'd you say, Lindsay? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought I heard something else over here.
I said job skills.
Job skills. So skills that you develop. Good. What else would you put on that resume?
What if it's your
A recommendation letter or references? Past job. What is it? Highest level of education. So you put your education on a resume. Absolutely. Good. What else? I heard something else over here. Someone else say something over here? No? What else would you put on a resume? What do you think? What do you think, Austin?
Name.
Yeah, your contact info. That's very simple but very important. Put your contact info. And by the way, with contact info, make sure you have a professional email address, not something that's like sugar daddy, baby mama drama at yahoo.com, right? So you want to have something that's professional, first dot last name, something like that at yahoo.com or one of those, right? What about phone? Your guys' voicemail. Some of you guys bump to Biggie Smalls for like 30 seconds and then say, all right, hit me up, leave me one, bye. That's not a professional voicemail. All right, you want to have a voicemail that's set up so if someone calls you back for a job interview, it sounds professional. You guys got me? Okay? So just a couple of things as far as your contact info. Absolutely. What else should go on your resume?
Background knowledge.
So any background knowledge, certifications, right? Any certificates, anything that you've accomplished. What else? That's good. That's good. What else? Birth information. That's good. Your age. That's good. That's a great one. What else?
Social Security.
Definitely not. Don't put that on your resume. That's you want to keep that a secret. Actually, you don't want to tell anybody that unless it's like they ask. That's a great point, by the way. Some people do that, and there's a lot of identity theft out there. So you do not want. I'm glad you brought that up. Don't put Social Security information on there. What else? How else can you spice up your resume? How can you make it nice and sexy? What are some things that make a resume sexy? Stand out amongst the other applicants.
Your goals.
So maybe some goals. I like that. Your objective. What are you trying to accomplish? That's a really good one. What was your name again?
David.
David, that's a really good one. An objective or a mission statement or goals that you have for why you're looking for work or what you're looking to accomplish. That's great. What else? What's that?
Format.
A certain format? Okay. So formatted a certain way. What about volunteer work? What about sports or athletics? Do you think those are good? Extracurricular activities could go on a resume? Now let me ask you a question. Lindsay, I'm going to go with you in this example. What's your name? Taylor. Oh, I'm sorry, Lindsay Taylor. My apologies. All right, so Taylor, how old are you right now? 16. At what age would you say that a resume, like a sexy resume, like a really badass, good resume, would be important to you? At what age would you say? Like 18. So in 2 years from now, you want like a really good resume, right? Cool. We're going to use this as an example for Taylor. So Taylor wants an awesome resume at 18. She's 16 right now. Now, her resume right now is just a collection of all the stuff that she's done for her entire life. But at 18, if she wants a really sexy, awesome, badass resume, well, what are some things that you want on that resume? Let's think about it. What are some things that you want on there? Certain athletics, certain academics, certain volunteer work, certain skills, certain certifications, certain accomplishments that she wants so she could stand out when she needs a good resume, right? So when do you think Taylor should start worrying about a resume? When should she start worrying about her awesome resume at 18 that she wants?
Now.
now, right? Because if she waits till she's 18 to worry about it, then all she did is looking back and collecting all the things that happened to her. Versus if she says at 16, this is what I want when I'm at 18, what could she start doing?
Preparing.
You could start preparing, right? Who said preparing? It's exactly right. What was your name?
Alex.
Alex is preparing. You can start preparing, right? You can start volunteering now. Think about how many hours you want on that resume. Think about what you want that resume to say, and literally create your resume for the next 2 years and act it. So that way you could be excited to have that awesome resume at 18 so you could get the job you want. Or at least put yourself in a better position. Does everyone see that? No or yes?
Yeah.
Cool. 4 of you see that. Awesome. So resume is a great one. Other things that you want to put on there, you want to have blank papers for notes. You want to have a recommendation letter with pertinent experience. Also copies of materials supporting your work experience. These are all things that can back your portfolio that you can put into your portfolio. The next thing is research the company. I always spend a little bit extra time in the front part just because I want to allow you just to be prepared. Be prepared now because you have a lot of time. You have a lot of time to get prepared. That means you want to start using that time to your advantage. When you go in for a job interview, research the company. Every company's going to have a mission statement. A mission statement looks something like this. This is our mission statement. So if any of you ever apply to work with my organization, Vector, our mission statement says our goal is to educate and inspire all our representatives to become exceptional individuals. Let's say I interview Lindsay to apply, and she applies to work with us. And Lindsay comes in for a job interview, and I say, Lindsay, why should I hire you? Why should I accept you for a position to work with our company? And Lindsay then says, well, I'm a quick learner, I'm a hard worker, and if you teach me it, I can learn it, and not only can I learn it and help myself grow with the company, but I'm a team player, and I know I can help other people grow within your company, and I can educate all your other representatives and inspire them to grow within the company as well, so we can have a thriving organization together. Indirectly, she told me, she went to my website, she looked at my mission statement, and she was able to look me in the eye confidently and give me that type of response. Do you guys see that? Without saying, well, according to your mission statement, I feel like I can help you accomplish your company goals. It's so generic. It's forced. Be indirect. By being indirect, it sounds a little bit better. Determine the type of position that you're applying for. Talk to your advisor, your professor. Be prepared. I encourage you to get advice from those that can actually give you information that can help you. For example, if you want to be a doctor, don't talk to a homeless guy about how to be a doctor. Talk to a doctor. Like my brother, love him to death, but when he gives me relationship advice, I don't take it because he's on his 3rd marriage. So it's not advice I necessarily want, but he offers it to me all the time. So make sure you're getting advice from those people who can actually help you. Number 2, appropriate dress.